So fantasy baseball, right? Yeah, I'm doing this while I'm driving. This is real time, guys. I got some time right now. I'm driving between meetings. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk a little bit of shit about fantasy baseball because I'm thinking about it. And ever since, like, I like Colin Cowherd, but I also think he's kind of an ass. But he was a good radio show host ever since he left. Russillo, you know, it's like, who do you want? I like Max and Marcellus. I don't know if you guys listen to much ESPN radio, but I had a lot of drive time. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm going to listen to a lot of ESPN radio. I mean, a lot of fantasy casts and stuff like that, obviously. So it's like, well, you know, I like Max Marcellus. I hope they get him. And then Ryan Russillo's obviously a stud, but I feel like he's never there. That's kind of annoying. But anyway, enough about me. Because if you guys really want to talk about some issues, we can talk about my father complex issues, you know what I mean? But we can talk more about fantasy baseball. Last week was nuts. I mean, I'm driving, so I can't look at exactly how last week panned out. But I know after looking at standings that the Hank Aaron division, Dave still has a pretty good lead on everything. He's about 8 games up on Dave, or on Tim, I think, and 9 games up on me or something like that. But that is slimming down pretty quick because Dave is on a 2-week losing streak, I believe. And Tim and I are on a 2-week winning streak and big wins. I know the past 2 weeks, obviously I know more about my team than anybody else's team. I've won 18. I think I've only lost 2. So big couple weeks for 2 teams in Ricky Henderson division. Or that's not true, Hank Aaron division. And Dave's slipping up. But now starts the last couple weeks in baseball. This is going to be nuts, you guys. We have Travis out of first place in the Ricky Henderson division for the first time in a long time. And guess who took his spot? Mason, always hesitating. Jason, crazing. My dick is smaller than Dave's big nose. Let's be honest. Dave probably has a really big nose. I'm not sure. Now that I think about it. No, it kind of runs in our family. We all got big-ass noses. Even Jake has a big nose. I have a big nose. You know, my dad, not so much, but, I mean, Grandpa artist, Gary, and Gary's got a big nose. So Dave's probably got a big nose. My grandma does have a big nose, but Dave, and let's be honest, to say that Mason's penis is smaller than your big-ass nose, this is really not saying Mason has a small penis, though. Really isn't. So, anyway, Mason just surprising the shit out of everybody and piss-pounding bitches. But anyway, these last couple weeks, guys, this is where it really comes in. I know my last 5 games, 4 of them are between me, Dave, and Tim. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I have to play Mason, too. So, we got a crazy-ass schedule coming up. Right now, Dave's leading Hank Aaron division. Mason has the Ricky Henderson division. I think Travis is only a game out. Firkins will win the Cy Young division, obviously, because Todd's team's garbage, is like 80 games back, and then Caleb's team is garbage. He's like 80 games back. I mean, the only reason why Caleb isn't last in that division is because Todd's in that division, and Todd didn't draft his team. Now, I hesitate really to talk shit about Todd, but let's be honest. I mean, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to sit back and be like, all right, yeah, I'm playing Todd this week. I mean, that's what it was like for me last week. I was like, hell yeah, I'm playing Todd. Easy W, big W, capitalize, and I did. So anyway, Firkins will win that division. So like the Cy Young division isn't really even that fun to talk about anymore because Chad, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Chad plays and he looks at his team, but I feel like he could be a lot more competitive if he wanted to. Talk about a fucking slump after making it to the playoffs and making it to the ship last year. I mean, he got wrecked in the ship. I mean, fucking wrecked. 11-0. That's only happened twice in 755 history, Chad. So, not so great. Not so great at all. But anyway, so Firkins, I think he's got a pretty good hand on that. And he'll win that division. So it's not that big of a deal, not that big of an issue to me. But the divisions we want to talk about and where the wild cards are going to come out of are the Ricky Henderson and the Hank Aaron division. I mean, if you really think about it, it's either going to be, well, Seguin right now, he fell back last week. Now, generally, Seguin's a pretty good player, but, I mean, what is he? He's double digits back. I'm not sure what he is, you know, in total. Obviously, I'm driving, guys. I can only do so much. I can only bullshit so much while I'm talking. And if you haven't heard, I don't know if you can hear the music, so let me turn this up. You guys want to sit down and really think about your life. Think about Taylor Swift while you're driving. Don't even think, just listen. Just listen to Taylor Swift. Shit'll get you. Shit'll get you. Anyway. Crazy. Fucking crazy ass weekend. The divisionals pretty much are ramping up right now. I know everybody plays a majority of divisional games in these past couple weeks because that's how I set it up 3 years ago. But it's going to be nuts. It's going to be fucking nuts. I'm pretty sure Mason got, or game of the week last week was Dave and Tim won. So Tim got game of the week last week, and then Mason, I think, got climbing the power rankings award because he beat the shit out of whoever he was playing. Segua, maybe? I don't remember. Oh, you guys are probably like, oh, Adam, why don't you actually just sit down and look at this stuff instead of doing this while I'm driving? Motherfucker, I got shit to do. I got lions to kill. Reference back to last week's video if you don't understand, or just read the news. Either one's fine. But I mean, let's be honest. You guys want to talk about some offensive stuff? Let's start talking about how Bill Cosby knocks out more women than Ronda Rousey. You know what I mean? Probably not as fast, but as effective. I mean, he gets the job done. He knocks out a bunch of women, and then that's insane to me. That is nuts. That guy makes Tim Rescue look normal. Tim Rescue, I mean, if you look at his rap sheet, dudes can't even be within 500 yards of a school anymore. I've talked to Rescue, and I feel like over the years I've gotten to know Tim. I personally never met him, but I already feel like, you know what, if I have a kid or my niece, like, I'm not gonna let my niece get close to that guy. No way, Jose. She's only like 6 months old, but anyway. So, I mean, Bill Cosby makes Tim look okay. Bill makes Tim look like a damn saint. All right, bro. If you wanna rob my ass while I'm going 80, that's fine, I guess. You and your dad's truck. That's really cute. It's a cute truck, sir. That's right, back up. Anyway, I'll post the power rankings hopefully tomorrow. I might get them done, then I might not. So what? You want to fight about it? But anyway, I don't know what's going on this week. Don't know who plays who. I know I played Tim. I don't know anything else. That's all I got for you guys this week. It's just like, I got time. I feel like talking shit. I'm feeling good. You know, just made a couple grand on some investments, so on and so forth. Oh, your dad's truck's so cool. Dumbass. Anyway, this guy on this motorcycle. Oh my goodness. You know, hopefully you guys can see that. Hold on, let me get closer. I'll get close. If you can see that right there is a grown-ass man on a motorcycle, and then his fucking 10-year-old kid on the back, and he's hanging on to him. That kid's like all crunched up in the back. I'm going 80 right now. That dude's pulling away from me. He's walking by me. Guy just walked by me, and he's got a kid on the back. That guy and the subway guy got a lot in common. They both love to abuse kids. What up? Boomtown. On fire. I'm done. Good luck, boys. We got a hell of a playoff run coming. And the guys that watch this, cool, because I know only like 4 people watch this, because I can see who views this, guys. I mean, it's on fucking YouTube. I can look at this shit. So on the guys that don't watch this, fuck you. Dicks. Assholes. Act like you ain't got nothing else to do.